Catalina Island is so underrated, so come with me. I ended up booking the Commodore launch. You will be the first one in and the first one out the jet. They actually give you a voucher for drinks and snacks, and they take care of your luggage, which is well worth it. If you were wondering where the Carnival cruise is by the Catalina Express. The drive from California to Catalina Island is actually about an hour, and that is a private island that I'm going to be staying at away from the city. But first, when we land to Catalina, we're going to be scuba diving. Unfortunately, I couldn't get a lot of shots from this because I was away from the camera and I had someone else record. But at this exact moment, I was freaking out because I was like, there's no way I'm not going to see a shark. But after getting situated and implementing the skills that I learned, it was a dream that I was living. So much that I ended up snorkeling afterwards. After snorkeling, I ended up going to the Airbnb, which is located in Hamilton Cove. Now, it's a private island, it is gated, and there is security. This Airbnb is actually located right in front of the beach. Now, this Airbnb includes a jacuzzi, a pool, tennis court, a croquet court, a volleyball court, and access to the beach. The beach is literally right in front of the Airbnb. Now, this place is actually huge just to be a villa, but the bedroom is actually located downstairs with a full closet and a full bedroom. Let's not even talk about the furniture because the furniture is super cute. But anyways, you're gonna love this villa because you will be able to see the sunset and the sunrise from the balcony. It also comes with a fitness center. I ended up going back into the city just to see the popular spots in Avalon, like the Via Casino Arc and this beautiful Avalon fountain. It's so beautiful and colorful, it reminds me of Italy, Sicily. I ended up going to the Blue Water Avalon restaurant. I ended up getting some mocktails, appetizers, and the meal course, and it was swordfish. It started getting dark, so I ended up going back to the Airbnb. But before going back to the Airbnb, I wanted to show you guys how the private villa looks at night. Well, it's a brand new day, and today in the books, we're gonna go to the Descanso Beach. But before we go to the Descanso Beach, I wanted to show you my little golf cart that I'm gonna be riding in. Well, that I've been riding on, but I just didn't show you before until now, which is kind of crazy because I was loving riding this little golf cart everywhere. Like, I don't know why we don't have this back in Chicago. It's just golf carting everywhere. Anyways, the drive up the mountains is spectacular. I needed to stop to show you the casino. Well, it's not a casino anymore. It's more like of a tourist thing. You could rent it for like your wedding or movies or any event. But anyways, let's keep going to the Descanso Beach. There's so much things to do in Descanso Beach, like restaurants, snorkeling, kayaking, and so much more. But I ended up getting some food first, and I wanted to show you the public area of the Descanso Beach. It gets really full because it's actually really beautiful. So I ended up deciding to go snorkel again because I couldn't get enough from last time. I actually ended up swimming from the Descanso Beach all the way to the casino without me even knowing because I was just having so much fun. I literally felt like a mermaid and I felt like at home and at peace. And if you know what I'm talking about when you're underwater with peace, it's actually a thing. I tried to capture everything that I saw for you guys, and this cute little fish is called a Garibaldi. This fish is actually the state marine fish from California. It's really cutesy because it's orange, has yellow eyes, and it has a hard 4-fish tail. He kept coming back to me because he was really curious about my phone case because it was really colorful. So I thought it was like so cute and I could touch him, but every time I would reach, he would swim away. He tried to take me to the deep of the water and I said, no sir, because you are not a normal fish, so I'm gonna go back to the normal fish that are by the stairs that are not trying to guide me to death. So I just ended up going back, and by the way, yes, it's really deep, and I just relaxed with the rest of the Garibaldi's fish. By this time, I was already worn out because the sun kept beating on my back, so I decided to just get off and actually relax and go back to the Descanso Beach for the private launch chairs that I rented. Honestly, if you come to the Descanso Beach, the launch chairs are totally worth it. Nobody's gonna be bothering you. And the side of the Descanso Beach of the private island is actually gonna be less crowded. It closed at 5, so I decided to go to Lois and get some ice cream and walk around their little town. I loved walking around, but it started to get dark, so I started to head back. The next day, I boarded to Catalina Express and I said bye to Catalina Island. I was so grateful to be there, but it's time to go home. I ended up going to the beach one more time for just 30 minutes before I board the airplane. Thank you for coming with me.